Hello. We have moved into our camper. It's on our property. I'm at my sister's house right now, actually, but we have moved in, and I have all my animals over there now, so it feels like home. And I was gonna say, I have another cat analogy. It's funny, I always use my cat as an analogy, it seems. And the other day I was over there at our camper, and we were leaving to go somewhere. I don't remember where we were going, and I don't remember why I rushed back inside, but I ran and I rushed back inside, and I opened the front door and I left it open, and I went to get something out of the bathroom, and my cat stays in there at night, and so I opened the door and zoom right from out under my leg, she goes out, and I'm like, oh no, I left the front door open. So I run after her, I bolt after her, and she goes straight out the front door. And I didn't even get any acceleration. I mean, I just bolted out. I jumped both of the steps, and no acceleration. Just bolted after her, and she's going through the field. We have so much property. She's running as fast as she can. Like my mom described it, her like legs are straight, and then you know how they run so fast, their legs are like fully straight out. And she said she's never seen me run so fast in my whole life. So I bolted, she bolted, and I was going, Penny, no, stop! Penny, stop! And she would stop, but the reason why she'd stop is she's looking around where the next place to go, because I've chased her to the edge of the like bushes or whatever. And so I run to get her, I get close, and she bolts off that way towards the woods. I'm like, Penny, no, stop! Running as fast as I can. And I was like, Penny, stop, stop. And this time wouldn't work. I go, Penny, stop in the name of Jesus. And she stopped. She was looking around. I went to get her. She looked at me. I picked her up, took her back inside, and that was that. So I just thought that was a cool example of how we can use our dominion over the animals. And because it really does work. It's so cool to say Jesus, to say stop in the name of Jesus, and something stops when you've been telling it stop the same way and it didn't work before. So I just wanted to read a verse from Genesis 1 that says about our dominion, and it says, and God blessed them, and God said unto them, Adam and Eve, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat. A fun fact, they didn't eat animals before they sinned. But yeah, it's just cool we can use our dominion over the animals, and it's cool when it actually happens. Before I run a room on my phone, the next night I think, I tested her on it. My dad went outside, and she got by the door, and she said, she was waiting for him to come back in. She crept over, and I'm like, Penny, you're not going back outside when he comes back in. And her ears did this thing, you know how cats do when they're listening to you, but they're kind of ignoring you. And so I said, Penny, in the name of Jesus, you're not going back in. And she goes, and I go, yes. And so I tested a couple more times. I would say things to her, and I'd say Jesus, and she'd look at me. But you have to mean it when you say it, because sometimes I've said Jesus to use my dominion, but I haven't been sure about it, and it hasn't worked. So we have to be sure in our faith, and we have to be sure in our dominion, and it will work, and it's so cool, and it does. So don't use the name of Jesus and then see it doesn't work if you don't believe it, because it won't work if you don't believe it. So, oh, by the way, that was Genesis 1:28 through 29. So have a good day, and maybe use your dominion on your dog. You are going to wear this Christmas sweater so I can take a picture with you in the name of Jesus. Okay, bye.